up, family? Back up in this joint. Thank you guys for rocking with your boy. Welcome back, family, guys. Man, we back here with these kids. Police cam. The kids outnumber the police. Oh my goodness. And you know how these kids these days can be. Sometimes they can be very disrespectful. I haven't watched this video yet. But we about to get into it. So the title of it is When Teens Outnumber the Cops. So I don't know what the context is, so let's pray for these kids and let's just take a look and see what we got here. All right. Well,
I'm not in the. Come on now.
No. What building do you live in?
Officers respond to a call of a fight between about 20 teens. Some of these teens are known to have an extensive criminal history.
So I'm gonna tell you.
This ain't a. Oh, I'm gonna tell you. You're gonna get.
Come on, what you doing that for?
Well, because it's called loitering and prowling, and you're obstructing.
Come on now, what you doing that for? I just killed my
him.
He ain't got nothing to do with that. He just got school.
Who are you?
I'm his cousin.
You're his cousin?
I'm his cousin. I ain't do nothing. I just got over here.
You can take me. You can take me.
I got my phone and my stuff. Come on. Hey, no, come on. Go put your hands.
You're about to go to jail too.
Get up. Get the sir, stop. Sir, stop. Please, sir, stop.
Back it up.
It's my big sister, please. Yes, sir. I'm sorry. Please don't go back to my big sister. You're me, bro. My big sister, bro. Please don't do nothing.
Take me out these handcuffs.
Put him in the car.
Step away.
Big sister.
Step away.
For what? I ain't do shit.
Loitering and prowling.
I'm carrying my hood.
Get the out of me, bro. We got nothing to do. We just game over here. Now get my sister. Get my sister the up off that ground. Or everything I'm gonna stick the out one of y'all officers. Oh God. Let me go.
Whew. All right. Time out. Oh, I still don't know what's going on. So we know they were fighting. The little kid in the red jacket said they just got there, and when the police touched the kid, or kind of like grabbed him up because he ran up, he grabbed the kid, and then his sister came in, and there was instinct. There was just instinct, and I'm sure she didn't get a chance to think about what she was doing, and she just saw her brother in trouble, or at least she thought he was in trouble. So I'm sure that's the reason why. All right. A lot going on, so I'm sure they'll explain it as we go along. So let's go ahead and just see what we got.
I ain't got no Wi-Fi, man. Let me go.
Where do you live at?
Oh, I will stay out here.
Then get out of here now. Where do you live at? You work here. All right, kick rocks. Where do you live at? All right, kick rocks. That one.
Which one? Renter?
Hey, okay, I get down. Call my mama.
Where do you live? Then leave. Where do you live? Get your hands out of your pants. Where do you live at?
Don't touch me.
Where do you live at?
Huh?
Where do you live at?
Why you in my face, cousin?
All right, cool. Where are you getting hands from?
Come on. Nobody did to y'all.
I didn't do nothing to you. Stand
Yes,
up.
you did.
Because all I did was put you in cuffs.
Bro, give me the off this ground and get me out of these cuffs and take me home. See, I got you dropped out body cam.
Calm down. Calm down. Calm down.
If you don't live here, leave.
Y'all got my brother Twitter. He didn't even do nothing. Y'all just texted him when he
If you don't live here, leave. If you live here, go to your home.
Come get my phone.
Calm down.
Come in and call my sister. Can you get me phone?
I told you no.
It's right here.
What does no mean?
She want her phone.
No.
She ain't did shit, so why she can't get her phone?
Stand back.
Just ignore Austrias.
Yeah, just ignore me.
We will.
You want to go to jail?
My I know. Because they were just fighting, man. They tripping. Come to the gardens. They got her in the car, bro.
Step away.
Hey, I'm on the phone.
I've seen this before in real life. Oh, I hope they don't think this is cool because it's not. It's definitely not cool, and it's at the highest level of disrespect. Um, and sometimes the kids don't really realize how detrimental their actions are. It can be a small action. It doesn't have to be anything aggressive, you know what I'm saying? But it could be a small action. So I'm sorry. Let's go ahead and finish it. Finish it. Actually, it's a lot to go. So let's see what else is going on.
Stop talking. Why you keep talking?
Boy, just wait. Just wait till my daddy get out here, boy. On my soul. You get up, I ain't this. Y'all
Man, bro, shut up, man. Chill out, bro.
You alright?
You get what?
You alright?
Man, they just arrested him too.
Where do you live at? Where do you live at?
42.
Alright, you're about to come here and talk to me. Where do you live at?
I'm a man.
Good. You do have to talk to me. Watch me. Where do you live at?
I ain't gotta answer your question.
Alright, then cool. We're going to handcuffs. Come on. Number 5.
Ain't nobody let me go now. Let me go now. My phone.
Called obstruction. Loitering and prowling. I can do this all day long.
Yeah, last time you talked to me, you said you were gonna kill us all.
I didn't say that. So when you put words in my mouth, you just put me in handcuffs because I didn't want to answer your question.
That's called obstruction.
That's not.
And right now, loitering and prowling and obstruction.
Do you know the rule, bro?
Do I know the rule? Yeah, I know the rule. I know the rule.
You just put me in handcuffs.
So, absolutely, it's not a rule.
Let me.
I'm not sure where you got that rule from, but that's not a rule.
I don't have to answer your question.
You're right. You don't have to answer my question. You can go in handcuffs.
Take a seat.
Now it's called loitering and prowling and obstruction. Have a seat. We need more cars.
My phone. They have your phone. Do you live out here?
Yes.
Okay, what apartment do you live in?
No, I don't think this is
Okay. I need if you don't live here,
I live
go
here.
off the property.
I live down the street.
You need to go home, please.
I live here, but I don't live
Have
here.
your mother, if you live here, have your mother to come see me. Pull her out. I'm not even playing with you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
This is the way this works. If you do not live on this premises, then you are loitering or prowling, which means you are required to identify yourself to me. If you do live here, and I ask you your name and where you live, and you can't provide it, now you're required to quell my suspicions that you're not loitering and prowling, which is why you're in handcuffs in the back of my car. Now, what's your name? Cameron. I don't want you to be in handcuffs, but I want to take you to jail. I would much rather call your mom come pick you up.
Hey, yo, hold up. Chill out. First of all, we're going to start this whole thing over.
How y'all doing?
Good.
I'm
How
her
are
mother.
you?
Why is my daughter in handcuffs?
Your daughter is in handcuffs because she was fighting and then thought it was a good idea for her to try to swing on the police. So as of right now, your daughter is about to go to the juvenile detention center. You can ask him questions. If you
Okay,
have-
also, where's my son?
Who's your son?
Your little life
He in the car too.
He in the,
They
he's
tried
in the
to
car
tackle. No, this is
because
what
he
happened. She was
acting
not
like
fighting. They was jumping a boy, and then Rashad had jumped in, and I guess they tried to arrest him too. So that's when Forrest swung
All right,
over.
we're going to stop all this. So this is the way this works.
That's your daughter?
That's my daughter, and that's my son.
Your daughter is under arrest. She hit 2 officers.
What did the officers do to my baby?
They tried to tackle. They tried to tackle Rashad, and that's when she jumped on him.
Hey, all right. Do we have a Rashad in custody?
Her brother.
So he's the first one that charged that day.
But there's no charges on him?
No charges.
All right, so, ma'am, excuse me? So right now your son Rashad, I believe he's one of the ones we had detained as well. He's not being charged with anything, okay? Apparently there was a large fight out here. We don't know why yet. As this large fight broke out, officers arrived on scene here and we tried to gain control. Your son Rashad charged at one of the officers. He didn't get hit. He didn't hit anybody or anything like that, so he was detained. When that happened, I guess his sister came up, and that's when she struck 2 officers. That's why she is now detained and being placed under arrest. Okay?
So out of this whole fight, my daughter the only person going to jail?
As of right now, yeah.
Mom,
Concerned with?
I want to speak to my mother. Mom,
Stop. That's all we concerned with. That's all we concerned with. She is no concern with her running up, hitting the police. You cannot do that. Come up and see what's going on. Hey, let's see what's going on first. You don't put your hand on the police and jump on the police. I mean, I understand the instinct of it. I would take it up for it earlier when I said it was her instinct, but it's still wrong. Period. Point blank, it was wrong. So I don't think the mom is trying to hear that shit. But we'll see.
I know you out there. you keep hollering for me for? You don't think I can hear you? Do you not understand that I'm already pissed off? Because you told me that you was staying after school. So how the hell your ass end up pissed off?
He called me and said,
And I don't give a when nobody called you and said, and you supposed to be your ass at my house. So how you get crossed out to Savannah Gardens?
because they called.
I don't give a Why is my daughter going to jail? Because you doing some extra.
No, ma'am, they was trying to jump Kamora and I jumped in.
And I just started shooting.
You got anything on you? Tell me now. A lighter? Where? Don't reach for it. Have you been around weed? Because your clothes reek of it. Is there any on you?
I'm going to check the back of the patrol car. I'm going to find it if it's there, okay?
You might as well just tell us. In your sock? Alright. And I'll take your shoes off. Pop this up. Alright. Sit back in the car.
Alright.
She got nothing in her boxers.
Just the joint?
Just the joint. She had weed on her.
Yeah, weed on her. No charges, right? No charges. Mom's right there. She comes over. Police. No charges. No charges.
You sit there with weed on you and you don't walk this silly stuff away.
She had a joint in her
What's
sock.
this to that?
The female in that car.
Who's that one?
She's the one who threatened to kill us last time, but I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hello, ma'am.
Tell me what exactly went on.
So, our officers responded to a fight that just occurred here. There's apparently 20 individuals. Just a large fight.
Yeah.
When they arrived on scene, a lot of people scattered.
Yeah.
A couple of people came running up, and a couple people ended up being detained because they were trying to fight the police officers.
So I'm the new senior manager here.
Okay.
I'm not going to tolerate it. So if you are tied into this and you live on my property, you're going to get a notice to vacate. Okay. I already done got it from my ADO.
Have you met Linda?
Exactly
This is the property manager.
Good. I'm going to get
Exactly
her.
Okay.
Yeah, watch what you do. The kids have no clue. The kids have no clue of the shit they get themselves into, and they drag their parents into it. You know what I'm saying? Because right now, if any of them that's getting arrested or get identified that lives in that apartment complex, and that property manager finds out, they could be evicted, and that's part of the lease.
You okay? You slammed me on my head. My head is hurting. I felt dead on my body.
Do you want to go with EMS? Do you want him to go with EMS?
No, he's fine. Where y'all taking her to? Juvenile?
We're calling right now, so we'll let you know in just a minute. Okay. Alright, love you too.
I'm the mother.
Her?
My son, y'all just called me.
Other vehicle.
Oh, everybody knows? What the hell? What's going on?
He claiming he wasn't out here fighting. He got put in handcuffs because he was out here fighting at some point in time with somebody. So he's not getting charged today, but since he's a juvenile, we got to release him to your custody.
So what happened?
Big fight ensued and we showed up.
Who was he fighting? He fighting nobody. Come on.
They faced the vehicle for me.
Turn away, CJ.
And so I'm not telling you what to do, but I think you need to make better decisions. I didn't say. So,
Yeah, he'll be outside.
I'm just saying.
Still with
I'm just saying.
Well,
The point that I'm trying to make.
We have to take photos. Hey.
The point that I'm trying to get him to understand is regardless if he.
It's just. Come on. He lets you out the car. He lets you out the car. And you still got the attitude.
He gets into stuff or not. Who he hang out with? He don't need to
Nobody.
hang out with.
He don't hang out with nobody.
He hang out with somebody.
No.
Yes, he does. Somebody.
He's not a problem child. No. Anything else?
Nope. Y'all are good.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah,
Every
right.
black child is not a problem child.
I didn't say he was.
I'm just saying how he got.
That's his problem. Is you take it up for him and his
So you
bad,
believe your
his
child
bad,
over the
behavior.
Okay.
So out of all the kids that was actually fighting, y'all just detained the kids that wasn't.
So this is the way it worked. When I rolled up, everybody scattered. Okay. So I don't know who was fighting, but if they don't live here, it's called loitering and prowling.
What's your name and badge number anyway? We have a badge.
Officer Johnson, 16.
Okay, let me get a card.
I don't have a card actually.
Y'all gonna just put him in handcuffs.
Because
And y'all ain't got a reason, so I don't. He wasn't fighting. He wasn't fighting. He just was coming from my city. He wasn't even fighting. She got him on the video camera. Coming to the house and coming from school. Uh-huh. Y'all is something else. Y'all better go to the ones that y'all need to go to. You guys tell me what happened?
give me a.
Stop that. Stop it.
No, you ain't coming out until your mom says so.
Send him right back in there for me, please.
Yeah.
Send him back in there.
Can anybody tell me what's going on?
We got a call that there were about 20 children up here fighting. So when I showed up, everybody kind of scattered, and then he refused to identify himself, refused to give me his name, his birthday. So at that point it became obstruction. He went to handcuffs to be detained. That's why he's in this situation. We're not going to pursue those charges. We're going to release him to you.
What are the charges?
Loitering and prowling and obstruction. And obstruction. But
Do you know what your charges are? Listen, if I ask you one more question and you shake your head at me and you ask me with attitude, they can go ahead and take you because I'm getting sick of this. Why didn't you tell this man where you live at? This man ain't lying on you. I know your attitude. This man is not lying on you. You should not have came down here. It is a phone in the schoolhouse that you can use, and several phones there. Somebody is coming to get you. You know that. And then you got an attitude.
Ma'am, thank you.
On my phone.
One time for that parent. She may be a single parent. A lot of us men, we're not in place like we need to be. I mean, I could definitely stand on that because I know a lot of times I wasn't in place where I needed to be. But as you get to look at situations like this, you know that wherever you can step in, and step up for sure, for sure. Um, Man, you just look at sometimes you look at sometimes we are in our own bubble. Let me speak to myself. Sometimes I can be in my own bubble and you not realize the help that's needed in the world or around you or what you're responsible for. You don't realize it unless you come across something like this. I hate to say this is detrimental because it's not as bad as it could have been, but some detriment. So I have to, and those of you who are like me have to make sure we step up for who we're responsible for, our children, our families, just our community, and those that are in need. Because this is, I don't know, I guess these last few videos is really pulling my heartstrings. But that's how the Holy Spirit works, though. So, man, but yeah, I can understand that mom. She knows her kid. She knows her kid. So she came up and just got an understanding because she knows her child. She didn't come up just automatically defending him, saying that he's just as grandiose of a child. And she knows that sometimes he can have an attitude. Not that he's a bad kid, that he could be he can give a little pushback. So I gotta do better. I gotta do better.
No, he arrested me because I didn't want to answer his question.
Okay, Camaro, what's wrong with that? Camaro, you are in somebody else's property. That don't work like that.
Hey, you a
I
child.
talked to her dad. The paperwork will be sent to that address that they live at over in Iowa. All right, so just wait for the court date. So I called the jail to see if they were going to take her, but the jail wasn't going to. That's literally the only reason she's not going over.
Gamora was charged with felony obstruction, loitering and prowling, and 2 counts of battery. Gamoria was charged with possession of marijuana, obstruction, and loitering and prowling. The others were released to the care and custody of their parents. One parent made it clear that the blame for the entire situation was the fault of the police, who responded to numerous 911 calls related to a large fight. They are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
That is crazy, man. That is absolutely
Where do you live?
bananas. That's bananas. That really, look at him. You know what? I gotta do better as a man. You feel what I'm saying? Black or white, I don't care. We men, we gotta do better. We gotta stand up and show these kids how to at least respect themselves, number one, but also respect the situations and authority that they're around. Because this world they're not gonna love you like your mom would love you. They're not gonna coddle you like your mom will coddle you, or your father, or your parents, or your family will coddle you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, people just coddle and just intensifies that sense of entitlement that these kids got these days, man. It's crazy. Let's check out some of these comments and see what we got going. First one, the mom who told them to put her son back in the cruiser is a real one. Number one, off the bat, she is right. These kids need to learn before it's too late. That's absolutely right. Because the world does not have no love for you. Period. Point blank. You'll run across something you can't get out of, and it might look like you and smell like you. The boy in the red tried to do the right thing, but his sister started all the drama. True, true. That is true. She overreacted. The cop picked that kid up, the red jacket. Like what he did. He slung his little butt across that little median right there. It's my big sister. You got that right. Um, if these kids are the future, our future is doomed. Well, we all been into, we all been kids, so you know how ignorant we were as kids. Some kids were forced enough to just mature quicker. But I wasn't crazy, but no, you are drawn to certain things when you grow. I can only speak for myself. When you grow up in the hood, you just drawn to certain things, man. It's just what it is. And if you're not participating in it, it becomes kind of crazy for you. You know what I'm saying? You don't need TV in this neighborhood. That's how our neighborhood was. You didn't need TV. I don't think we ever watched TV in the neighborhood. It was so much shit going on outside. Just sitting in front of, exactly. And watch with a cup of tea and watch. This is exactly how I grew up, how we grew up, and my sister. There are three major different parenting styles going on in this. My child is right, no one else is. The my child messed up and deserves punishment. And you did what to an officer? Facts, facts, facts. Big up to the parent who actually listened, exactly, listen instead of saying their child or their son isn't a certain way. Just because the child doesn't act up at home doesn't mean he isn't hanging with the wrong crowd. Facts, facts. You already know this. That's an automatic. Also, big up to the mom who told them to put his son back in the car. Facts, 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 facts. So I think everybody's, and we all are in a consensus that these children are bad fun sickles. So I should give y'all the story time. I drive limos, and as well, and I've had a few problems this year. And the funny part is that these children are so clean cut, beautiful. Actually, this last one, and I'll let you guys go real quick. I had was it 7 or 8 little girls, beautiful little girls. You can tell they 12th graders, they top of their class. They're just really pretty girls. And everybody was so respectful. One of the moms had "Not Today" Satan on her shirt, and she said how good the girls are. As soon as we got in that car, around the block, when they Bluetoothed into that radio in the car, the person was some Spanish music. I was like, okay, they got so much out there going on here. It was Lotto, Sexy Red, and whoever else. I don't even know the names of all the artists that were playing, but it was so bad. I'm like, man, this music is just drawing these kids in, man. And the things that the little girl artists were saying in the raps, I'm like, man, these girls gonna be in trouble. So I had to pray for her. So excuse me. I pray you guys are doing well. Thanks for still allowing me my little story time. And what do you guys think about this video? These kids, this is it's hard out here. It's hard out here, and then parents have to work. I understand. I understand. So this prayers for if you responsible or you come across in a group of kids or a child that can use a little guidance, give them some guidance, give them some guidance, some advice, and let them know that um, they're heard. And that way, you can open up a dialect to eliminate situations like we just saw. So, anyway, another one in the books, guys. I pray you guys are doing well and are well. If you like this content, please like the video. But also, if you're here for the first time, subscribe. Please subscribe. Love to have you join. Love to have you join the family. I am going to get a microphone. I promise. I've noticed. I went back and looked at my other videos, and you can barely hear me. So I'm just trying to take it one step at a time. The thing is, you guys, if you ever want to do something and you want to be good at it, just start it. You don't. No one starts out an expert, so you have to start at some point. So whatever it is that you want to do, get it started. All right. So to the next time. Love you guys. Peace.